Salutations! Thank you for lending an ear to The Voice of the Times for Friday, November 27, 2020. For today's editorial, proposed Eddie Garcia Act needs serious review. It is, we hope, no disrespect to the memory of the late actor Eddie Garcia if we raise questions about the haste and wisdom of the initiative of the House of Representatives to pass a law titled the Eddie Garcia Act as its reaction to the tragedy that befell him in his final turn before the cameras. Mr. Garcia was indisputably one of the finest actors and entertainers produced by our film, TV, and entertainment industry. His career spanned over 5 decades, but a law in his name is something else. With respect to the proposed law, the immediate question that comes to mind is why, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, and while the nation is still reeling from the devastations wrought by several strong typhoons, the House is in such a hurry to pass such a law that is on its face of debatable importance and will only benefit one sector among our people and one industry in the economy. Last Tuesday, the House approved the proposed Eddie Garcia Act, which seeks to institute policies for protecting workers in the film, television, and radio entertainment industry. On the strength of 235 affirmative votes, House Bill 7762 is now on track to become memorialized in legislative annals as the first law that is uniquely named after a Filipino actor and entertainer. This will happen if the Senate, following the lead of the House, is persuaded to pass a counterpart measure. But why are we even talking about this piece of legislation? Our legislature has no tradition or history of passing legislation designed to honor the memory of those compatriots who in their lifetimes served our people and our country with great distinction. We have not gone that way in honoring the heroes of our national revolution. We have been stingy in honoring the presidents of our republic. And we have refrained from making laws in the name of the greatest names in Philippine arts and letters. So why this emphasis on Eddie Garcia and our entertainment industry? The ostensible reason is that Eddie Garcia met with an unfortunate accident and subsequently fell into a coma while taping for a television series. The proposed legislation wants to establish rules and guidelines to prevent similar accidents in the future. The measure will require an employment contract between the employer or principal and worker or independent contractor. It also sets conditions for the compensable hours of work. The bill likewise states that employees should be covered by the Social Security System, the Pag-ibig Fund, and the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation upon employment. There are rules that are already in place to protect and help our workers in their various trades, and they can be extended also to entertainment workers without need of a special law. All that is needed is for employers and workers to agree. Issues of occupational safety and health, mental health, and anti-sexual harassment are already in our books. This Eddie Garcia Act only serves to remind us of our long advocacy that our houses in Congress need to do better in sifting through problems and issues to find what is most appropriate and what needs to be turned into law. Other countries, particularly in the West, have a set process to ensure the quality of drafting and quality of legislation. But here in our country, lawmaking is principally driven by the whimsy and special interests of legislators. And that's the editorial for Friday, November 27, 2020. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to our digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and listen to the Voice of the Times.